It wouldn't be debate night if we weren't getting flooded with hoaxes and smears. While Biden was sleeping in, his campaign was busy cooking up hoaxes in the lab, deploying them on every channel first thing this morning. First one, Trump might skip the debate.
I think that the Trump team is playing games that we've always seen them do, right? They like to use debates as entertainment process. They like to complain about debates. Sometimes they skip out on debates. The president will be there tonight. We still assume that Donald Trump will be there as well. But listen, the fact of the matter is they play these games because they know on the issues that matter most to the American people, Donald Trump is a loser, right?
Trump's not playing hooky. He's been dreaming about this day since 2020. But the hooky hoax was just the appetizer. The real hoax, much bigger. The manifesto hoax. You ready? Biden highlighted a 900-page report that he says if this is Trump's plan if he wins. It's not. They call it Project 2025. They say Trump will terminate the Constitution, ban abortions nationwide, and defund the police. That's not his policy at all. But it doesn't matter. Biden will use it as a weapon tonight to tell millions of voters Trump's a dictator. Is Trump ready? Eric Trump's ready. He's the executive vice president of the Trump organization. So if he just hammers your dad, genocidal dictator, twice impeached, convicted felon, inject bleach, what's your dad going to say?
Listen, if I was a failure that Joe Biden was, I'd probably do the exact same thing, Jesse, right? You can't talk about the economy. You can't talk about peace around the world, right? I mean, he's destabilized the entire world, the entire Middle East. He's being laughed at by every foreign leader. Our people, our citizens can't buy groceries. They can't afford anything. Gas prices are absolutely through the roof. None of his policies make any sense. We've spent more time, focusing on men my size swimming in women's sports than we have our economy and our world standing and, the value of our dollar and continuing to be the world's best superpower. So, yeah, listen, I'd probably go on those tangents as well. And by the way, I should tell you everything that you need to know that a guy locks himself at Camp David for 10 days. Right? Because he has to rehearse lines because his policies are so bad that he has to figure out a way to spin them, figure out a way to sugarcoat them. My father's been all over the place. I mean, he's campaigning every single day. He's working his butt off. He's going to have a great night. I mean, he's totally in the mood for this, and he's going to have an amazing night.
Well, they say, we just had a Democrat on say, he's not memorizing. He's working on counterpunching because your dad's so unpredictable. He doesn't know what your dad's going to do. He doesn't know how to react. Is he going to be calm? Is he going to be crazy? So that's what he's preparing for. It's hard to prepare for chaos, they say.
Can I ask the obvious question? Who's running this country?
I don't know.
I mean, who's representing 340? Who's representing 340 million people? It's why the world's laughing at it. I just came back from overseas, and literally everybody's laughing at us. They're laughing at our president. It's not funny. He shouldn't be at Camp David for 10 days doing this. If he was such a sound politician, did Obama spend 10 days at Camp David before a debate? Did Bush spend 10 days at Camp David before a debate? Of course not. Right? They were competent people who could actually get a sentence out without muttering. And this guy can't. And that's why, he's resting, and it's awfully sad. You want somebody who can run this nation and be a great leader and represent the people of this country, all of them, both sides of the aisle well. And this guy can't do it. And again, I think my father's going to have an amazing night. He's totally in the mood. He's totally in the zone. And, he came off that plane looking good. I can tell. I think that's a look that only maybe a son can truly see. He came off looking strong, and, he's going to do great tonight.
What was that look? You said you've seen that before. When else have you seen that look?
Well, during a lot of debates, to tell you the truth, and the last State of the Unions where he just had a certain glow, and he came off that plane tonight. I go, no, he's in the zone. He's going to do great. So
that's great.
And listen, the entire country is rooting for him, Jesse. The entire country understands the sham that we have right now. This nation is behind him. This nation loves him, and I think you're going to have record viewership tonight. They want to see the best for this nation. They want to see the best for our flag and our country, and he's going to win in November.
Are you satisfied with the debate, the muted mics, the no audience, the fact that we're doing this in June? I know he threw down the challenge and your dad accepted it like that. Could he have said, no, let's wait, let's do it another time? Or he was just hungry to do it?
I mean, I give the guy immense credit, right? Jake Tapper has compared my father to Hitler before, right? And it took my father less than 1 second to accept the debate. He said, anytime, any place, anywhere, I will go. So it doesn't matter if it's on CNN with a guy who absolutely hates my father. It doesn't matter. Biden, by the way, wanted to sit this debate. That was my father's only condition. We're not sitting. We're not sitting. We're going to stand. We're going to see if you can make it through the 90 minutes standing, Joe. But, other than that, you pick the podium you want. You pick the questions. No different than what happened with Hillary Clinton in 2016 with Donna Brazile. They probably gave the guy the questions already, right? I'm that much of a cynic of this whole process already. But you know what? If you want it to be CNN and if you want it to be with a Trump hater, go ahead. I'll step on that stage anytime, any place, anywhere. And, he showed up. He showed up under all of their conditions. And he's incredibly brave for doing so. I can tell you not many people would have done that.
All right. Well, Eric testified he has the look in his eye. We'll see how that translates in about an hour and 20. Eric, thanks for joining us. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.